Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. Today we're continuing Doctor Who Series 6 with a very important episode 2, because there's a lot happening. It's kind of wild, starting Series 6 off with such a huge cliffhanger, and just, oof, they had me hooked. Pretty much from the very beginning, as the team was coming back together with these mysterious letters, and even more hooked when the Doctor died, and we found that he actually mailed the letter to himself. He recruited himself, hopefully to save himself. I don't know where this story is going to go from here, but I'm definitely excited to see what happens next and how the story kind of wraps up. If it wraps up today, which is, there's no guarantee of that. I suspect the primary drive of the story will wrap up and probably leave some very compelling threads dangling about. I don't know, Riversong did say the next time we meet her, everything will change. And so is that today, or did she have her timeline off? At the moment, it's hard to imagine that this story changes everything, although it has changed everything because we're trying to save the Doctor's life, and Amy maybe just did something horrible. I don't know. I'm excited to find out, though. Let's get into this episode for the very first time. Okay, cut to Amy running 3 months later. Whoa, 3 months later?
Canton.
It's Pond.
Is our body bag?
Yes, it is.
It's empty.
How about that?
Whoa.
Do you even know why you're doing this, eh? The warehouse?
Look behind! There's nothing behind me.
Excuse me? What's all the writing on her arm? Area 51. And did she just die? I will never forgive Canton if he killed her.
We found Amy Pond. She had strange markings
What the
on
heck?
her arm.
What the heck? He's just been wrapped up for 3 months? New York. Everyone's so spread out. In America, of all places. The United States. Oh, okay, interesting. This is crazy.
I see you.
Dr. Song!
So they're marking
Dr. Song!
when they see them. Ah!
It's over.
They're everywhere.
I know. America's being invaded.
You were invaded a long time ago.
There's no way out this time.
Wanna bet? She's so
There's
cool.
always a way out.
What she gonna do this time? I don't know. Magic carpet?
We found Dr. Song.
What?
These bricks, what are they made of?
She ran off the 50th floor.
I'd say zero balance dwarf star alloy. Nothing gets through that.
Oh, cool.
You're building me the perfect prison. And it still won't be enough.
Oh, man. Intense. Rory!
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for you to run. It'll look better
Oh,
if I
man.
shot you while you're running. Then again.
Look, sound,
everything.
everything. Please stop killing the people that I care about.
Is there a reason you're doing this?
Tell me
I
they're
want you
not
to know
dead.
where you stand. Nothing can penetrate these walls. No sound. Not a radio wave.
It is a cool prison, but what?
I guess they can't hear us, right?
Good work, Canton. Door sealed.
You bet.
He's still on their side. Yes! They faked their deaths. The TARDIS is in there too.
Shall we?
What about Dr. Song?
She dove off a rooftop.
Oh, we're gonna go.
Open all the doors to the swimming pool!
We're gonna go catch her. That's so fun. I was like, surely a TARDIS will appear, but how?
No, we know they're everywhere.
The splash.
No one can remember them.
So what are they up to?
No idea, but the good news is... we've got a secret weapon.
Apollo 11's your secret weapon.
Apparently.
No, it's not Apollo 11. That would be silly.
Oh, okay.
It's Neil Armstrong's foot.
That's not silly at all. Way less silly. I have no idea how Neil Armstrong's foot is going to tie into this. This alien invasion thing is fascinating. It's really a great idea for a story. An alien that you don't remember seeing, except when you see it, like, what, huh?
Ready. Check.
Clear.
Clear.
Ow! They are everywhere. Every state in America.
Not just America, the entire world.
There's a greater concentration here, though. Ow! How? Turns out I was wrong. I'm not pregnant.
Oh. Why include that fake out? I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant.
It's like they edit themselves out of your memory as soon as you look away.
So that's why you marked your skin.
Only way we'd know if we'd had an encounter.
They've been running your lives for a very long time now, so
What?
keep this straight in your head. We are not fighting an alien invasion. We're leading a revolution. And today the battle begins. The moment you see one of the creatures, you activate it and describe aloud exactly what you're seeing.
Oh, fun.
The light will flash if you've left yourself a message. You keep checking your hand. Even information about these creatures erases itself over time.
Huh. Wild.
What are you staring at?
Look at your hand.
Why is he doing that?
What does it mean if the light's flashing? What did I just tell you?
I haven't.
Play it.
It's so crazy.
My God, how did it get in here?
In the TARDIS?
Keep eye contact with the creature. When I say turn back, and when you do, straighten my bow tie.
What are you staring at?
Look at your hand.
What? I didn't think they could be in the TARDIS.
Hologram extrapolated from the photo on
Oh.
Amy's phone. Take a good, long
Okay.
look. Straighten my bow tie because I planted the idea in your head while you were looking at the creature.
So they could do that to people ruling the world with post-hypnotic suggestion.
Now then, a little girl in a spacesuit. They got the suit from NASA, but where did they get the girl? You'll have to find her. I'm off to NASA.
Find her. Where do we look?
Children's homes.
Hello? FBI. Please excuse the riding. It keeps happening.
Get
I
out,
tried
leave
to
now.
Clean it up.
It keeps happening.
They do that.
The children, it must be. Yes.
So this is horrifying. Is he sending them a message?
We close in 67. That's the plan. Yes.
It's 1969. Now.
Why are you saying that? Of course it isn't.
July.
Surely there's no kids here, but something was just on that cute little rocking horse.
I think we found the place she was taken from.
How do you know?
Because those things have been here, but the whole place is deserted. There's just one guy here, and I think he's lost it.
Don't worry, I put everything back the way I found it. Except this. There's always a bit left over, isn't there?
Oh my gosh. What is he doing? That seemed like a ghost. Oh, play it!
I can see them, but I think they're asleep. Get out. Just get out.
Except there doesn't seem to be a way out. But there has to be. Oh my gosh. How long has she been in this room? Horrifying. There's so many. Chills. It's freaking me out.
How the hell did you get into the command module?
I'm on a top secret mission for the president.
It's true.
Maybe if you just get President Nixon to assure us of that, sir, that would be swell.
I sent him a message.
This man here, codenamed the Doctor, is doing some work for me personally. Cut him a little slack.
Mr. President, he did break into Apollo 11.
Well, I'm sure he had a very good reason for that. But I need you to release him now so he can get on with some very important work for the American people.
Been closed for years. What are you even doing?
The child. She must be cared for. That's what they said.
That's what who said?
Hi.
Are you?
Thank you for asking that.
No, I think she's just dreaming.
What?
Hello? I saw you looking through the hat.
That's the girl, though. A little odd to have a frame of. What? Wait.
How can that be me?
Yeah, exactly. Is it Amy's daughter somehow? Things I don't know. Is that you, little girl?
I didn't mean to shoot you. I'm glad I missed. But you killed the doctor. Or you're gonna kill him. I don't understand.
Please help me.
We're trying.
Help me.
It's a really suspenseful episode.
Who was that?
I feel like they just gave him a suggestion that he's gonna carry out without thinking about it.
What are you? You can tell me, because I won't remember.
This world is ours. We are ruled
What? Holy crap.
To America.
I have to tape everything that happens in this office.
Jeez.
Every word. Or you won't know if you're under the influence.
Doctor, you have to give me more than this.
Doctor, it's Canton.
Amy!
I mean, yeah, theoretically, these aliens could have always been here. It's insane.
I can't see.
And who is this little girl? How does she tie into this? Assuming she's Amy's daughter. Big questions. Rory's daughter too, probably. Oof.
It's empty.
It's dark. It's so dark. I don't know where I am. Please, can anybody hear me?
Oh my gosh. Where's Amy?
Took this out of her. Why can I still hear her?
Wherever she is right now, this is what she's saying.
Amy, can you hear me? We're coming for you.
She can't hear you.
Okay, but where the heck is she?
I'm so sorry. It's one way.
Great, buy me a ticket.
She can always hear me, Doctor. Wherever she is, and she always knows that I am coming for her. Do you understand me?
Doctor, are you right there? Please, please, Doctor, just get me out of this.
I'll bring him, I swear.
I think someone has been shot. I think we should help.
And what happens from here on?
Who and what are you?
Silence.
Okay, now we have something to talk about.
We ran from the silence.
Silence will
It was incorporated into the story and I didn't even know. Did they blow up the TARDIS? Who's coming out of there? Makes sense?
You've been in there for days. What the hell have you been doing?
Doesn't matter.
It's bizarre.
Exoskeleton, basically life support. There's about 20 different kinds of alien tech in here.
Who was she? Why put her in here?
Put this on, you don't even need to eat. The suit processes sunlight directly. It's got built-in weaponry.
But why find the president?
It defaults to the highest authority it can find. The little girl gets frightened. The most powerful man on Earth gets a phone call.
Wow.
Summoned by a stranger who won't even show his face. That's a first for me. How about you?
Surely,
Our lives are back to front.
on some level,
Your future's my past.
he knows.
What are the Silence doing? Raising a child?
Keeping her safe, even giving her independence.
Of course, it's possible she's not just any little girl.
Say she's human, going by the life support software. She forced her way out. She must be incredibly strong.
Incredibly strong and running away. I like her.
We should be trying to find her.
Yes, I know, but how?
Does it look like a NASA spacesuit?
They don't make anything themselves. They don't have to. They get other life forms to do it for them.
So they're parasites then?
Super parasites standing in the shadows of human history since the very beginning. We know they can influence human behavior any way they want. If they've been doing that on a global scale for thousands of years.
That's crazy to process.
Then why did the human race suddenly decide to go to the moon?
It's a great question.
Because the Silence needed a spacesuit.
So why? And why did presumably the Silence decide to blow up the TARDIS? We'll get there, maybe? Question marks?
God, someone's already been treating it.
You've been treating it.
Sergeant, why was I called in here for no reason?
You tend to my wounds. You are foolish.
What would you do in my place?
We have ruled your lives since your lives began. You should kill us all on sight, but you will never remember we were even here.
Sorry to disappoint you. It's exactly what I needed to hear. This is a video phone. Whatever a video phone is.
We got a confession though, that's pretty cool.
This suit, it seems to be repairing itself. How's it doing that? Doctor, a unit like this, would it ever be able to move without an occupant?
Why?
Well, the little girl said the spaceman was coming to eat her. Maybe that's exactly what happened.
I love you. I know you think it's him. I know you think it ought to be him. But it's not. It's you.
Okay.
And when I see you again, I'm gonna tell you properly. Just to see your stupid face. My life was so boring before you just dropped out of the sky.
Maybe this isn't real.
Can't you save her?
I can track that signal back, take us right to her.
Then why haven't you?
Because then what? I find out, and then what do? This isn't an alien invasion. They live here. This is their empire. This is kicking the Romans out of Rome.
Rome fell.
I was wondering if he still had his memories from those 2 millennia.
Trevor, remember it. 2,000 years waiting for Amy, the last centurion.
No.
You lying?
Come on.
Of course I'm lying.
Of course you are. Not the sort of thing anyone forgets.
But I don't remember it all the time.
Interesting.
It's like this door in my head. I can keep it shut.
Oh, we're seeing Amy a little bit. She underground?
You will bring the silence. But your part will soon be over.
Means you've made a big mistake bringing me here, because wait till you see what's coming for you now.
You have been here many days.
No, I can't have been.
You will sleep now.
This is insane! The doctor made it somehow? Oh, good. Good.
Very Avon Road. Seen one of these before. Abandoned. Wonder how that happened. Oh, well, I suppose I'm about to find out. Rory, River, keep one silent and eye shut at all times. Have you seen what's on the telly? Oh, hello, Amy. Now stay where you are. Because look at me, I'm confident. You want to watch that at me when I'm confident. Oh, and this is my friend River. Nice hair, clever, has her own gun. And unlike me, she really doesn't mind shooting people. I shouldn't like that. Kind of do a bit.
Thank you, sweetie.
I know you're team players and everything, but she'll definitely kill at least the first 3 of you.
Well, the first 7 easily.
7, really?
Oh, 8 for you, honey.
Stop it.
Make me.
Yeah, well, maybe I will.
Is this really important, flirting? Because I feel like I should be higher on the list right now.
People have suffered and died, but what's the point in 2 hearts if you can't be a bit forgiving now and then?
Oh, that's a great line.
I'm lying. I'm not really going to let you go that easily. Nice thought, but it's not Christmas. First, tell me about the girl. Who is she? Why is she important?
Specific reference to the Christmas invasion when he let them go, or tried to.
Do you know how many people are watching this live on the telly? 500 million. And every single one of them, at some point in their lives, will look back at this man taking that very first step, and they will never, ever forget it. But they'll forget this bit.
What?
Ready? Ready.
I'm not ready. Oh!
It's one small step for man. You should get us all outside.
Oh, that's so cool. Are we orchestrating a genocide right now? And I'm kind of here for it.
And the whole planet just heard you.
Martin, giant leap for man.
You just raised an army against yourself. For 1,000 generations, you're going to be ordering them to destroy you every day. How fast can you run? Because today's the day the human race throw you off their planet.
Maybe.
They won't even know they're doing it. Run! Guys, I mean us.
Yeah.
Run!
Ooh, crazy. Yeah, right. They can be violent. Why did they kill Joy?
I'm not leaving without you.
Look, just get your stupid face out of here.
Aww. Kiss her. I mean, maybe it's not the right time. Let's get her home, baby. Oh my gosh. River. What a... I'm not sure if I want to say gun or woman. Yes.
My old fella didn't see that, did he? He gets ever so cross.
What kind of doctor are you?
Archaeology. Love a tomb.
I wasn't sure who you were talking about, you know, me or...
Him.
Well, you did say dropped out of the sky.
It's a figure of speech, moron.
Yeah, it was really just the red herring for the audience. Only part of the episode I didn't really love. Oh, everything else was golden.
Canton just wants to get married. Hell of a reason to kick him out of the FBI.
I'm sure something can be arranged.
I'm counting on you.
Doctor, you're from the future.
I don't answer a lot of questions.
But I'm a president at the beginning of his time. Will I be remembered?
Oh, Dickie, they're never going to forget you.
Checks out.
The person you want to marry. Black. Yes. Perhaps I'm a little more liberal.
He is.
He wasn't ready for that.
I think the moon is far enough for now.
Figured it might be.
See you next time. Call me.
That's it.
Have I forgotten something?
Holy crap. He's so uncomfortable, but I kind of dig it.
Okay.
So that's his first kiss with River. She didn't know.
You're acting like we've never done that before.
We haven't. It was very nice. It was...
Obviously she
It was
didn't
good.
know.
It was unexpected.
Oh, it's so hard for her. It's heartbreaking. Dang.
It was the first time for everything.
And the last time.
I mean, I know. Well, it's just hard watching her like lose the doctor. I just didn't realize how hard it was the last couple of times we saw her. Oh.
There's loads of stuff I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I need you to remember some of it.
You told me you were pregnant.
Turns out I wasn't.
No, why did you tell me?
You're my best friend.
Did you tell Rory?
No.
Amy, why tell me and not Rory?
What do you think?
Huh.
I travelled with you in this TARDIS for so long. If I was pregnant for some of it, wouldn't it have had an effect? I don't want to tell Rory his baby might have 3 heads, or like a time head or something.
Rory, you should probably get rid of that.
Oh, stupid face.
Yeah?
Taking that away from you if you're going to listen in all the time.
Okay,
Right.
That's a fair point. But you should have told me that you thought you were pregnant.
Stop being stupid.
No.
Never. I'm never ever gonna stop being stupid.
So, this little girl, it's all about her. Who was she?
I'm fairly certain she's Rory and Amy's daughter. Something to look forward to. So this is going to be a season arc because we did not. She is pregnant. What? She is, but she isn't. Oh, this is just going to continue to be so wibbly wobbly. We're not done yet? New York City 6 months later.
You okay, little girl?
I'm dying. But I can fix that.
What?
It's easy, really.
I think it's possible traveling on the TARDIS had an effect. Whoa, this is cool. Okay. Does anyone else feel like we're on the wibbly wobbliest of timelines? Because what is going on? I, once again, have many thoughts competing for words. And the first is Stephen Moffat. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he's the showrunner for 6 seasons. And it's now clear that he's going to have seasonal arcs as well as series spanning arcs. And forgive me for just using language I'm familiar with. I know that this is technically series 5, series 6, etc. But what do you call the whole series collection of series in the UK? I've never thought about it before, so I'm just series arcs and show arcs, seasonal arcs and series arcs. Okay, not really that important. I try to use the right language when I can, or when I know it. So the question here is okay, well, what? Not a super relevant question either, really, but it's okay, what if this is seasonal arcs? Which of these are series long arcs? And I don't know. It's super fascinating to me though, and I mean, just the sheer idea. We know at some point, probably in series 6, that this astronaut, presumably Amy's daughter, Rory and Amy's daughter, is going to kill the Doctor, probably, possibly. And it seemed like one of the Cylons was there that day. So yes, we got this message out and we gave humanity a big shot against the Cylons to wipe them out, eradicate them, shoot on sight. How effective is that going to be? I'm going to guess pretty effective, but not 100% effective. And who are the Cylons? Where did they come from? How did they get here? I mean, the audacity to put a plotline on a show that hey, by the way, pretty much through all of humanity, the Cylons has been running the show. That's not symbiotic. They are a super parasite. This is kind of truly horrifying in a very fascinating and engaging way. I can't look away, that's for sure. Clearly, we're going to see the Cylons again, and it seems as though somehow they are responsible for exploding the TARDIS. And while that has already happened for us, I don't know, maybe it hasn't yet happened for them. Or maybe they have a bigger plan or strategy post all of that. Look, I really can't even wrap my mind around it or process it. I'm trying. It's just, wow. And then you have this little girl who, again, I'm operating under the assumption that she's Amy and Rory's daughter. That is an assumption, but I think it's a safe assumption. The show certainly seems to be leading us down that thought process, that thought pattern. And she has healing powers, or she can regenerate to some extent. Like the Amy being in the TARDIS did affect her, right? That was cool. That was very interesting. That's potentially one way where we could have her story span a very long time without her aging, because she could just regenerate and get a different actress to play the same age. Although I don't think they would want to do that necessarily. But I'm interested. I'm so interested. What is going on? Is she in the astronaut suit when someone kills the Doctor? Or were they implying that no one was in the suit and the suit is capable of operating under its own power? Not sure that makes any sense. I don't know. Maybe the Doctor programmed it to, himself to do that. It doesn't really, I feel like we have a lot of episodes to watch before we're going to get closure on that. Amy, the doctor did a scan on Amy, and that positive, negative pregnancy result is, I also want to make sure I talk about River. It genuinely was so heartbreaking watching her in this 2-part story. The idea that they're, moving in opposite directions is truly heartbreaking. And I have a lot of questions. I really want us to get to their first meeting soon, but the way this was kind of told implies we won't get there for a little while. The Doctor has a lot of journeying ahead of himself before he meets River. But like, you can tell she's really feeling the pain of losing the Doctor, because every time she meets him, it seems she loses a little more of him, of someone she clearly loves. And I mean, wow, that kiss. The heartbreak on her face as she realizes that's for him, that's their first kiss, and for her, their last. I mean, that sucks. That's just a potentially a really unique way to tell a story and illustrate the pain of losing someone that you love in that way. In this show, in a very literal sense in life, like to dementia and things like that. Oh, it really hurts. And, we obviously have seen future her in the timeline. And, this is the first time we really, I think, felt the pain with her to this extent. Doesn't mean it wasn't there before. And, she has had time after this to deal and adjust to the idea, because it's here now for her. Man, her story is so good. It's so good. So good. I do hope moving forward that we don't keep oscillating with this. Amy really loves Rory and then teasing, well, maybe she really loves the Doctor. Like, that's not appealing to me. I thought we had closed that chapter. I've thought that a couple of times now, and they keep wanting to be like, but maybe. No, just stop. Thank you. Anybody else? Is that just me? I hope going into the next episode that we just have like a fun Dr. Rory, Amy on an adventure story. I don't know what this season is going to bring, what the next episode is going to bring, but I would be thrilled if we just had a fun story. Someone asked me in the comment section if I prefer like story-driven episodes, like seasonal arc episodes, or if I prefer standalone episodes. And I didn't respond in the moment because I wanted to think about it, and then I couldn't find the comment later to respond to, so I'm responding here, I guess. This, by the way, would have been like more than 2 months ago that I saw this comment, but the answer is yes. I love the seasonal arc episodes, but without the powerful and sometimes just plain fun standalone episodes, they're not as significant. Every episode can't be an overall story arc episode. Like, I don't want Doctor Who to become a show that is all story arc and it loses like the charm of these standalone episodes that sometimes are just fun, sometimes are just heartbreaking. Doctor Who is one of those, you just never really know what you're gonna get when you sit down to watch an episode. And I hope that never goes away, at least not completely. Obviously, we have much more story-driven episodes during this era of the show, and that's great. I love that. I do. But don't rob me of the really powerful standalone episodes, okay? Could we have had Vincent and the Doctor if there wasn't amazing standalone episodes? No. The point here is I love all of Doctor Who, and yeah, it's a show that is going to change and evolve over time, but I just hope it never loses the thing that I love the most about it. And what is that thing? I don't know. It changes from week to week, but mostly it's the sheer enthusiasm that the Doctor has for life, the curiosity of adventure. I love the show. Thank you for watching with me. I can't wait to see what next week brings. I'll see you then. Bye.